Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Ah, okay, children, turn on the videos now. Rudra, Gautam, Gagna, Sahiti, turn on the video. So last time we have actually did the Olympiad questions from the chapter Microorganisms, and I think 3 questions we have completed, right, Sahiti? Okay, we'll be going now today for the 4th and 5th question. I'll be sharing the screen. Gautam, Gagna, and Rudra, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please say last class what I told them. The last 5 minutes I joined because I have
Uh,
my
no, actually, in the last class, we did only the Olympiad questions from the chapter Microorganisms. Okay. So now today first we will be doing 2 Olympiad questions and then we will be going uh, to the chapter crop production and management. Okay, so let me share the screen, those 2 questions which we will be doing, which I gave the as a homework also, question number 4th and 5th. So have you tried question number 4th and 5th solving that, and what is the answer you all have got it? Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So this was a question number 4. In the question number 4, it says that read the given paragraph. So what they have paragraph, and on the basis of the paragraph, they have given the 4 statements. Okay, and those statements, from those 4 statements, and what is correct for the Y. Okay, I'll read the question for you. Organism X and organism Y live in symbiotic association in such an intimate way that they form a new structure. So in the class 7th also you might have learned about it, right? So 2 organisms will be there, they live together. So out of these 2, one can prepare the food, the other one cannot prepare the food. The second one, they cannot prepare the food, but yes, they can provide the shelter to them. I was locked out, I think. Network problem. Let me share it again. Is it visible on the screen? Yes, last set is visible, the screen. No, okay, let me share it again. Now, is it visible? Yes, Saiti, Lasya, Gautam, is it visible now or no? Am I audible, children, to you or no? Why you're not saying anything? Something mute problem is there. It was just 1 minute. Let me check what problem the mute one, why it is so. Unmute is. Now can you speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now we can talk.
Okay.
Ma'am,
You
chat
said
is
in
also
the chat
disabled.
also it is disabled, ma'am.
Chat is also, but how come like I did not change anything? How come suddenly it has changed? Okay, chat with no one is okay. I have to make it to as a host and co-host. I'll do it
Yes, ma'am. It
so that
can.
at least okay, fine. This technology somewhere, if it is useful, then it is not appropriate also. Okay, now just let me know if it is visible or not. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
is it visible now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so question number 4, they said that organism X and organism Y are there. What they are doing, they are living in a kind of the symbiotic association. And symbiotic association means a kind of the relationship where both the organisms, they will be getting the benefit. Both organisms, they get the benefit. So in this case, that is the new structure will be formed when they live together. That is called as lichen. Now, X kind of the organism, they provide food to Y. So what the X can do, they can provide the food. Since they can make the food, the X can make the food. They will be providing that food to Y. And why they're giving to Y? Because Y cannot prepare the food. Now, whereas the Y helps in attachment to the surface. So Y in return, what they are doing, they are giving the shelter. Attachment means the place to live. Okay. They will be giving the place to live. And also absorption of nutrients, which is provided to X. So whatever the nutrients are required by the X, that will be provided by the Y. So X is giving food to Y and Y in return giving the shelter to the X. Now what we should know, we should identify the X and Y and select the correct statement regarding them. So 4 statements are given. X is a eukaryote, whereas Y is a prokaryote. Then B, X constitutes cell wall and Y is devoid of chlorophyll. C, some species of X are responsible for causing typhoid in humans. And D, some species of Y are responsible for fixing nitrogen in root nodules of leguminous plant. So, have you tried solving this question, children, at home as a homework I have given you
Yes, ma'am.
on
I saw
Thursday?
both the worksheets.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the answer according to you all?
Ma'am, A.
A, okay. Any other answer apart from her?
I think B, ma'am. I'm
Who
A,
is saying
ma'am.
B?
B, ma'am. B, ma'am.
Who is saying B?
Pranav, ma'am.
Pranav, okay. Any other answer apart from Pranav? B? Gautam, what do you think? Sayati, what do you think? Lasya?
Ma'am, I think it's B, ma'am.
A. A, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think it's B, ma'am.
Okay.
No,
Gautam
ma'am.
is B. Sahiti is B. Okay. Then Gagana is A.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Rudra, I am A, ma'am. A, Rudra.
Any other
Ma'am,
answer? Who else
Lasya.
is joined?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Lasya.
Rudra, what about you?
Ma'am, A. Ma'am, I
Okay,
also
Rudra is
think it's A,
also A.
ma'am.
Rudra and
Ma'am,
Gagana, they
last year
both.
A.
Okay, Gautam is also. Okay, Lasya, Gautam, then Rudra and Gagana, they are saying A, right? Now, okay, one by one, as we have discussed in the last class, we have to actually cancel the wrong statement, okay? In the A1, they said that X is a eukaryote, whereas Y is a prokaryote. Now here, now see, it can be prokaryote, it can be eukaryote, but we are not aware. So what we will do, this statement we will leave for some time, okay? We will go for the second one now. X constitutes cell wall and Y is devoid of chlorophyll. Now, children, use your brain. They said that X has what? They have the cell wall. Now, if they have the cell wall, who should have the cell wall? The
Plant cells.
plant cell, the animal cell, right? The plant cell should have the cell wall. Now, in that case, this can be actually correct, right? Because the plant can prepare the food. So, X can be the coming to the just 1 minute,
Ma'am,
children.
why is breaking, ma'am?
Okay. So here in can be actually the plant, right? So it has cell wall, right? So it can be the plant, which can be true. So X is true. Whereas they have said that Y is devoid of chlorophyll. Now, if that particular organism does not have the chlorophyll, then what it does mean? It is the animal cell. So this B statement is correct. Whereas if we check for the C, they said that some species of X are responsible for causing typhoid in human. So is it true? The plants can cause the typhoid in humans? Can the plants cause the typhoid in humans?
Oh, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, right? No. That is why it should be what? It should not be C. So C is automatically incorrect. Whereas D now,
Typhoid is
yeah,
caused by bacteria, no, ma'am?
correct. It is caused by the bacteria called as Salmonella typhi. Now D1, some species of Y are responsible for fixing nitrogen in root nodules of leguminous plants. So you might have learned in the microorganism who fixes the nitrogen.
Rhizobium.
Ma'am, rhizobium and blue-green algae, ma'am.
So what is that blue-green algae? That belongs to which
Bacteria.
microbe?
Bacteria.
Bacteria, right? Now it cannot be bacteria here, D, and it cannot be, the leguminous plants are the bacteria. So it cannot be the answer. So that's what we are left. Now coming to A1 now again. X is eukaryote. So in the plants, what happened? They are eukaryote, which is true. Whereas the Y is prokaryote. So do you think so? The fungus, they are prokaryotes? No. Fungus are what? They are the eukaryote. So that is why this statement is also wrong. So what is left now? The B1, which says that the X is a cell wall and whereas the Y is devoid of the chlorophyll. And hence we can conclude that here in this condition, the X is the algae, whereas the Y is what? The fungus. So this fungus is eukaryotic. They do not have the chlorophyll. Clear, children, now how we have to solve this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, going to the question number 5, refer to the given flow chart. It is an eukaryote? Yes. Find the organism, whatever they are talking about. It is a eukaryote. It is yes. And it contains the chlorophyll in them, which is again no. Actually, though, see, in this statement, the center statement has two conditions. It can have, it cannot have. If it is yes, if it has the chlorophyll, then it should be the P. And if it does not have the chlorophyll, then again one more point they have given that they should have the chitin. Chitin is basically the cell wall of the fungus. Now I have given you the hint actually, okay? Chitin is basically the cell wall which is present in the fungus. So here a very big hint I have given you, okay? So eukaryotic condition, they contain the chlorophyll and they If they have the chlorophyll, then it is P. If they do not have, then their cell wall is made up of what? It is made up of the chitin. And if it is made up of chitin, then what is the Q here? We have to identify. So here, what we should not select the correct one, we have to select the incorrect statement here. So how we will be doing it? P1, A, let's go for the A1, A statement. P could be an algae like the volvox. So what can be the P? P can be the volvox. What is volvox, children? I think in the last class we had the discussion about this volvox. Am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay, so what is volvox? No idea? Okay, so volvox is basically the green algae. Okay, what they are? They are the green algae, and also they are eukaryotic. So now what happened? Is this statement correct or wrong now according to you? P could be an algae like volvox. So this statement is correct or wrong?
Ma'am, correct.
Correct, right? Why? Because if it is algae, then they should have the chlorophyll, and if they have the chlorophyll, then definitely they are the eukaryotic. So both the conditions of eukaryotic and green algae are complete for this. That is why the statement is correct. Coming to the B1 now, ecological role of P is producer. So basically P, they are acting as like what? The producer. Producers are who? Who makes the food. So which is again a correct condition. Now if they are making the food, which are like algae, true condition. And that Q is decomposer. So as I said already, fungus. Fungus is what actually? What they are? They are saprophytic. Yes or no, children? They are saprophytic or not? Again, are you muted or like I'm not getting any answer? What is? Okay, now it's me. What is Q here? What do you mean by decomposers?
Decomposers are the bacteria which decompose the organic waste, ma'am, like they are dead
Correct.
bodies,
And what is the other name of decomposers, right, Pranav? What is the other name of decomposers then?
manures,
Come again?
manures, ma'am.
Manures? No.
Like similar to the
No. See, when we talk about the fungus, just a minute. When we talk about the fungus, few things are there you should know. Fungus is basically the heterotrophic. Okay, the major category is what? The heterotrophic. And in the heterotrophic, they are what? They are saprophytic. Saprophytic means they will be feeding on the dead and decaying organisms.
yes, ma'am.
And the other name of the saprophytic is decomposers. And decomposers both mean the same, that it means they will be feeding on the dead and decay organic matter. Now here they said in the B statement, the role of P is producer and Q is decomposer. It is true or no? So P is producing the food or not? And Q is decomposing it or not?
Yes,
Right? So second statement is also correct. Whereas the C1, Q
Ma'am,
could be an, yeah, tell me.
ma'am, I wasn't there. Ma'am, last class I was having internet problem. Ma'am, what are we doing, ma'am, now?
Sai Karthik, we are doing chapter microorganisms.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so here now C statement is Q could be an edible fungus like mushroom or a non-edible fungus like rhizopus. Is this statement correct or wrong?
Ma'am, rhizopus is also a fungi.
Yes. So that's what they said. Some of the fungus, they are like the mushroom, is edible, whereas the other fungus, like the rhizopus, is not edible. So the
Ma'am,
statement is
that's
correct.
Yes,
true.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
True.
True, ma'am.
True, correct, which is true. Now, what is left out?
B, ma'am. P could be
B.
unicellular or multicellular, but
Yes.
P is always unicellular.
Correct. So this is the incorrect statement. P could be unicellular or multicellular. So what they are saying, P, which is the algae, can be unicellular and can be multicellular, which is okay. But here, what they have mentioned that Q is always unicellular. It means they are saying that Q means fungus, right? They are saying that the fungus is always unicellular, which is wrong. Fungus can be unicellular, fungus can be multicellular. That is why here the answer is what? Here the answer is the D. Understood, children? So, like this, each and every statement, one by one, you should work on that and then you have to find out your correct answer. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, now, shall we? Few things, children, I think you should know and we should write also. Few words we will be writing, few names of the microbes we will be writing, which are important for your the NEET exam as well as for your Olympiad exams. So let's write those first of all the words. Okay. So the first one, pseudomonas. Okay. Pseudomonas, what they are? They are the bacteria. Keep on writing, children, with me. Pseudomonas is the bacteria. Laminaria is the algae. And that too in the algae, it is the brown algae. Now, the reason why I'm making you to write this, children, because if you know what are they, and if in the paper they are giving you just laminaria word, so by knowing this, that it is the algae, you can easily solve the answer, right? So that is the reason I am making you to write this. Otherwise, you have never heard this word laminaria, right? So if you are not aware, you will not be able to write. Then rhizopus is the fungus, which is not edible one. Then Spirogyra is the algae. Then the yeast is the fungus. Then Lactobacillus is the bacteria. Then Salmonella is basically the bacteria. Then Fucus, Fucus, Fucus is the algae. Then Penicillium is the fungus. Then mucor, mucor is again the fungus.
Ma'am, can you go back once more?
Yeah. So Pseudomonas, bacteria, laminaria, algae, rhizopus fungus, Spirogyra, algae, yeast, fungus, lactobacillus, bacteria, Salmonella, bacteria, Fucus, algae, penicillium is a fungus. So on daily basis, children at least read once these words, okay? So daily, whenever you're waking up or whenever you have the free time, just read these words. So when you read them, then easily it will be there in your brain, in your mind, it will be like, stored there.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, how many types of algae are there?
I think, again, I need to share the screen. So 11th after mucor, it is streptococcus. And write the correct spelling, children.
Ma'am, how many
Strepto.
types of algae are there?
Red, brown, green. There are so many actually, not even this. There are so many. And they have a
Ma'am,
different name
like
also.
in
Generally
the
four. Huh?
ma'am, in the latest Olympiad book, it was given about that.
Generally, there are major types are four. But under those of them also, so many different types are there, which have
Ma'am,
a
they gave
different
like
name.
5 or 6.
Major are
Ma'am,
four.
Streptococcus is a bacteria, no, ma'am.
Which one?
Ma'am, Streptococcus is bacteria, right, ma'am?
Correct,
Yes,
correct.
ma'am.
Bacteria. It is a
Coccus
bacteria.
means comma shaped bacteria, ma'am.
Round,
No,
round shape. Coccus means
bacteria, ma'am.
round, round shape bacteria.
Okay. Ma'am, I heard in the NCRT like streptomycin, they said, ma'am. Streptomycin is an antibiotic.
Strepto, yeah. Yes, streptomycin is an antibiotic only.
It's
Ma'am,
made
in my
from
school,
bacteria, ma'am.
No, that is different. This is different.
Okay, ma'am.
Gagana, in the options, what are the options I have given you?
1 minute, ma'am. I need to check.
Check it. Because it is like, microorganisms, when we talk about, 5 should be there, including the virus. But some of the book have only 4, which excludes the virus actually.
Ma'am, they say 4 major groups excluding viruses.
You said Volvox
Yes.
has green algae, no, ma'am.
Yes. Green algae, that is.
So like Chlamydomonas and Volvox are same.
No, 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 no. It is like, we all are humans. We are the male and female. And my name is something else, your name is something else. Same way, the organism, they are the green algae, but they are different in the
Okay, ma'am.
structure also.
Ma'am, you said there are 4 main types of algae, right? They are green, red, blue-green, and brown.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, so
Green,
the major
red,
group.
brown. Yeah, tell me.
And blue-green algae.
Blue-green algae actually is the bacteria. It is not the algae. Though in the name it is given as the algae, but it is bacteria, Gagna.
Ma'am, but in the book they gave like column 1 all the types of algae and column 2 and some examples.
No, they have given you to find out the answer, or they have given in the not in the form of the notes.
Ma'am, like match, they asked us to
Ha,
match.
yes. So this blue-green algae is not the algae. Okay, it is the bacteria. Though the name has the algae, but they are the bacteria. So it is not the correct match.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, so major groups are 4 or 5, ma'am.
See, it can be 4, but major are 4. Under the 4, you have the other also. Like if I talk about golden brown also you have, then you have the yellow green also you have. So like this, the different forms are there. But major are 4, which are the green algae, red algae, brown algae, and the fire algae.
Ma'am, like the viruses from see.
What come again, Lasya?
Ma'am, viruses, ma'am, the groups.
Yeah, virus. What about virus you're asking about?
Ma'am, like mainly there are 4 groups or 5 groups, ma'am, excluding and
No.
including virus.
Actually, majorly when we talk about, according to your NCRT book, they have given the 4, okay? But when you go to your higher classes, that virus will also be included in your main category only. So as a grade A children, you exclude the virus and then write 4. But when you go in your higher classes, you will be knowing it is actually included in that category only.
Done, ma'am.
All I've done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm only 15.
Yeah, generally this will be used in your exam. Okay, so we'll see as now Gagna has started the topic. Let us actually go not so deep, but yes, let us discuss a little about the different algaes. So, going for the algae, the green algae, which is called as chlorophyta. Okay, it is called as chlorophyta. Why it is called as chloro? Because it has a chlorophyll, and phyta means the plant. Okay, chloro means chlorophyll, and the phyta means the plants. The second category is the red algae. This red algae is called as rhodophyta, which means why it is called as rhodophyta, because it has a red color pigment in it. Red pigment they have in it. And the name of the pigment is phycoerythrin. Phycoerythrin, they have the pigment in them. So that is why it is called as a rhodophyta. And again, the phyta means the plant. Then third category is the brown algae, which is called as Phaeophyceae. P here, okay. I'll write it down. I'll
Ma'am,
just
what
change
did
the
you write
pages.
after red pigment?
Red pigment. Phycoerythrin. Phycoerythrin. Let me write in the capital letter. Okay. Phycoerythrin. Phycoerythrin. So because of this pigment, they are red. Then third category we have is the brown algae, which is called as Phaeophyceae. Just a minute. Phaeophyceae. Phaeophyceae. So generally, Laminaria belongs to this category. Laminaria is also the fungus. This is also the algae, which is a brown algae. They are the examples of this. Then we have the diatoms, which are called as Bacillariophyta. Generally, like the streams will be there in the water, the streams will be there, they will be found there, the
Ma'am, this is the
diatoms.
fourth type, diatoms.
Yes, yes, this is a fourth type. And in some of the book, they have given fire instead of diatom, they have given fire atom as a fourth one, and then the diatom as another subcategory. So we'll just write the names of it. Then fifth one, the fire algae, you can write about fire algae, which is called as pyrophyta. Pyrophyta. And this is basically present in a single-celled algae that uses flagella to move. What is flagella to move around? What is flagella, children?
Ma'am, it is just like pseudopodia to move.
Hmm. You are correct, but you should not say it is just like the pseudopodia. You should say it is the organ. It is a locomotory organ. Okay. It is the what? It is the locomotory organ. It means with the help of this flagella, that particular algae will be able to move. Okay.
Ma'am, it is like a hairy organism.
What come again, Lasya?
Ma'am, like a hairy organism.
Hairy. Hairy means?
Ma'am, like some
Ma'am, can you go to the before slide?
ma'am, like some threads type it will be.
There are so many organisms. Different types of organism are there. On the like we have the paramecium also. On the sides, what will be there? There will be hair-like structure, which are called as cilia. So this cilia will be helping them for the movement. Then in the water also, inside the water you have the kind of the porifera.
Ma'am, can you change?
is yeah. So porifera, with the help of the porifera, they will be moving.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
in the diatoms category, we have Bacillariophyta, no, ma'am.
What you're saying? Come again, Pranav?
Like in the diatoms, we have said that Bacillariophyta, no, ma'am.
Yes.
So bacillar means it's a rod-shaped vitamin plant.
No. This bacillerio is basically meaning the stream. Okay. They are basically present in the stream, and that is why they are called as a bacillerio. What you are talking about
Like,
is basically the bacillus. Okay. Bacillus. That is the bacillus, the rod-shaped bacteria. This is bacillerio. Both are different.
okay.
Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are the different types of the algae, as well as the words or the organisms, the name you should know about them. And related to this only, generally in the your exams, the entrance exam or might be the Olympiad exams, the NEET exam, they do ask about it. Fine. So do you have any doubt, any one of you?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Pranav, Gagna, Lasya, Sahiti, Varshit, Rudra,
No, ma'am.
Zubair.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
More only two
And
exams.
once
Ma'am.
you start practicing this kind of questions, once what, Pranav?
ma'am, like we have categories in algae, no, ma'am. Green algae, red algae, brown algae.
Yeah,
So, so what is
Pranav, you
the,
are not audible.
ma'am, like I'm saying in algae, we have different types of algae, like green algae, red algae, brown algae, no, ma'am.
I think I was locked out. Now come again, Pranav.
Like in algae category, we have green algae, red algae, and brown algae, and much more, no, ma'am.
Correct.
So what are this chlorophyta and rhodophyta related to this?
Chlorophyta are basically the other name of the green algae. Rhodophyta is the other name of the red algae. Okay, they are the other name.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay. Like sometimes it happens, like if my name is Manisha, at my home they will be calling me Money. Some will be calling with some other name. Same way for them, like simple name is a green algae, but chlorophyta is a complicated name. So that is why the two always, when we talk about the plants and animals, always they will have the common name and the scientific name. Scientific name are always tough actually. And the common name is a general name which is easy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is why each and every organism on the earth, they have the two names. And chlorophyta, rhodophyta, all these are what? They are the other name of them. But to make it simple, we generally call them the green algae, red algae, brown algae, the fire algae, diatoms, all those things.
Ma'am, just like our name and nicknames.
Correct. True, Kagna, true. So your parents will be calling you by some other name, friends will be calling you some other name, someone will be calling you Motu, someone will be calling you Patlu, Lamba, like all those different names will be following. Mother will be calling Beta, father will be calling with some other name, right? So that is what like everybody has. Same way, these algae, not only algae, every organism on the earth has the different name. Like mango. Mango is very simple to call, right? But if I talk about the scientific name, it is called as a Mangifera indica. Now, which is little easier to talk. Mangifera indica or it is mango, which is easier for you? Mango, right? If I call Mangifera indica, then it becomes, what is that? Which language, ma'am, are you using? Right? Then tiger. Normally you're calling it is tigris tigris. So it has a name because in the tiger, we do not have only one category, we have the different types of the tigers, right? So depending upon the variety or depending upon the species of it, the name change. And we humans also, though we are called as male and female, but
Homo sapiens.
actually
Homo sapiens.
for us it is Homo sapiens. Correct, Pranav. Correct. We are Homo sapiens. Right? So that is how actually, interesting the two worlds are going on. One is the easy world and the other one is the complicated world. And what we do, we as a human always go for the easier one. Right? And children, like if anytime any one of you need any kind of the material or anything, just let me know about that. Okay, we'll be providing you. And Monday onwards, your maths classes will be regular as week was entitled something. Test will not be there. Okay, so next week onwards, he will be regular for the classes, and whenever you have, he will be taking it. And apart from that, he will be taking 1 or 2 extra classes also, whatever he has missed. Okay.
So this Saturday
this
there is no
coming-
exam, ma'am.
Ma'am, the coming up week, do we have extra
One
again?
at a time. Tell me. Extra which class? Extra which class you're talking about?
Ma'am, the social biology class, ma'am. From next week we are going to have.
Maybe I'll keep, may not be. See, I have to check. Yeah, Pranav, you were saying something?
Ma'am, not Pranav, ma'am, Rudra, ma'am.
Yeah, Ruth, tell me.
Ma'am, so this week we don't have maths test, ma'am.
No, this week you don't have. Today it means you don't have. Only science test will be there, which will be starting at 6. Okay, because sir was not available for the whole week. That is why, he was not able to make the paper. And next week onwards, he will be a regular and he'll be making the paper also.
Okay, ma'am.
And if in
Ma'am,
case any
and,
problem is
this
there,
Tuesday
any
my
other
exams
subject,
will be
just
done.
when?
Ma'am, the Tuesday my exams are going
Okay.
to done.
Okay. All right. Okay, children, then we'll meet you soon then next week.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.